Welcome again to Joe Stunner Boxing. So Alycia Baumgardner defends her undisputed super featherweight titles against a very game CHRISTINA Linardatou of Greece. I think she's half Greek and half Dominican. But you know, Linardatou, I said in my preview, she she'd been inactive. Apparently, she went and had a child, and since her defeat to Katie Taylor in 2019, she's only fought twice against lower level opposition. Did it show in the fight? Possibly. I mean, having a child and your mind is taken elsewhere, it has an effect on your body. She's 35 now. I mean, there was no doubt in Linardatou's industry. She was coming forward, really firing a lot of punches. She started the fight, bending very low at the waist, lots of head movement and waist movement, trying to find a way in. And from start to finish, she never stopped trying. But the complaint with Alycia Baumgardner is that her gas tank is a bit suspect. She kind of has faded in the second half of fights. In fact, I think it was the opposite this time. I think she took a few rounds to get her skates on. She was winning rounds. But I think I had, after 5 rounds, I had it 3-2 to Baumgardner or something like that. Maybe it was the other way around. But it was the second half of the fight where Baumgardner, to me, won the fight. And if we've had another complaint about her, it's that she goes to sleep for sort of periods of each round, and she doesn't fire enough punches, quite simply. When she does, they look great and they're heavy-handed and they push the opponent back and they really sort of offer some sort of, there's a sort of ominous feel about them. And it was definitely the case where she was hurting Linardatou to the body. I mean, Linardatou was sagging in the seventh round, one of the seventh round, two of the round, seventh round and ninth round maybe. And she was just Linardatou. It wasn't that she was about to quit. It's just that those body punches were really taking their toll. But she began rounds positively. She wasn't running Linardatou. She was trying to outwork Baumgardner, which I said in my preview video I thought was her best option. Getting in close, firing lots of punches, try and outwork Baumgardner, pinch the rounds. She was in Detroit, which is Baumgardner's hometown. It's unlikely she was going to win a decision. I thought Baumgardner won this fight 96-94, which was, I think the two of the judges had it 98-92, okay, maybe one had it 99-91, but there's no way Linardatou was going to walk away with a points win. And I thought Baumgardner won it, but perhaps not as wide as, because she was being outworked in some of those rounds. There were a few swing rounds. Definitely the heavier hands and the accuracy was from Baumgardner, but there were still periods of each round where she just wasn't. It's almost like she nodded off, or she was waiting for a perfect punch, maybe. And I have a theory about the gas tank thing with Alycia. I think a big part of it is that she kind of tries to load up with every punch. Every punch has to be a heavy thud, and really you don't need to do that. Sometimes you can fire light punches with a big punch on the end of them. You conserve your energy by varying perhaps the velocity of your punch, the weight of it. You really want to mix it up so that the opponent doesn't really know what's coming next. Is it going to be a soft tap? Is it going to be a big thud? And Baumgardner, I think Baumgardner's improving without question, but she's always had heavy hands. But if you watch the first fight with Linardatou, I mean, it's night and day. Baumgardner looks so much stronger, physically stronger. She's so much more confident, and it was a good win for her. And Linardatou, I don't know what her state of mind is, because now she's a mum now. This is her first fight in a year, only her third fight in 4 years. Does she want to carry on? If she does, she's not a shot fighter. She's got plenty to offer. She's been, I think, twice. She's twice held one of the higher weight belts, WBO. I want to say WBO super lightweight maybe title. So she's been there at the top of the tree, and she can come again if she wants to, but she need to be more active. Because and super feather probably suits her. I mean, Baumgardner talked about moving up to 135. When Eddie Hearn mentioned Amanda Serrano at 135, Katie Taylor is rematching Chantel Cameron. Maybe the winner of that could fight the winner of of Serrano and Baumgardner. But that's going to free up belts, all those belts. And Linardatou, if she wants to stay dedicated and stay in boxing, can win one of those belts. There's no doubt about it. She's still got something about her. She's a very courageous young woman. But the woman of the moment is definitely Alycia Baumgardner. Good win for her. Defended her undisputed title. She's in Detroit, in her hometown. Clarissa Shields was in the audience supporting her. Franchon Cruz Dezern was on commentary supporting her. Women's boxing. This is another step forward for women's boxing. It's a good fight. Good fight. Go and have a look at it. It's on DAZN. Oh, and Tommy Hearns was there in the audience as well. Great to see Tommy there. One of my absolute favourite fighters of all time. Love him, win or lose. What an exciting fighter he was. But Baumgardner, she's doing her thing. Good luck to her. Did you see the fight? It was on DAZN. Let me know what you think. What did you score it? I'm interested to know because I had it slightly closer than the judges. Let me know. Let me know your thoughts on it. And like the video if you liked it. If you can help us out. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the subscribe button. Well, I appreciate that. And yeah, appreciate your time as always. So I'm looking forward to reading your comments and I'll answer them when I read them. Thanks. Bye for now.